Hey there, tribe. Thank you so much for stopping by to this pick a card. This is What is My Karma and How Do I Heal It? Okay. Before I jump in here, I want to say hello to everybody. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support in this channel. Thank you for all the donations that have been made. If you are looking for your timestamps, ways to book with me, ways to donate to this channel, you will find that information in your description box below, okay? So I prepared 4 piles for you guys to choose from. Pause the video if you need to, and I will see you at your pile. Alrighty, pile number 1. So what is my karma and how do I heal it? First of all, we have a lot of air on the board, okay? This could have been, maybe you are the air sign in this, the Aquarius, or Gemini, Libra, or this could involve another air sign, okay? I almost feel like the story goes like this, guys, okay? I can see the complication in this. I can see the hurt, the betrayal. There had to have been some kind of sneaky behavior here, okay? Or the suspicions of sneaky behavior. Whether this is a romantic partner, this could be a friend, a family member, a co-worker, you guys. This is beyond a romantic relationship, okay? So you can think farther outside of this box. So, but what I'm gathering here is that you may have been given some news that perhaps was kind of complicated. Something came through here, because this is a card of communication, okay? This could be about gossip. This could have been just something that you weren't aware of that came to light via communication towards you, okay? This, I feel like this is tying into this sneaky behavior, this betrayal, doing something behind your back that you weren't aware of. Maybe a friend came and told you that another friend was doing this behind your back, that kind of thing. Or, you know, you may found out your boyfriend or husband, girlfriend, wife, whatever, was cheating on you, or you found out something like that, okay? But however, this is kind of a heavy read. I wasn't expecting this, but I almost feel like this happened, you know, a while ago, but you're still kind of hanging on to it. It's still kind of trapped in your mind. You're still trying to take this information in. Like, it was almost a little bit of a shock. Like, wow, did that really happen here? Okay. Again, we're talking about, in 2 of these energies, we're talking about very, very deep, a deep wounding, a very, a deep kind of a scar here in 2 of these energies, okay? It has just kind of left you, wow, you know, not feeling so good about the whole situation, okay? This is kind of led to that inner turmoil, that inner hurt, okay? So this is the cycle that you're in. This is the karmic cycle. You're learning something in regards to this situation, no matter how, you know, I say that some of the most painful things that we experience are teaching us some of the greatest lessons, okay? And I know for some of you guys might disagree with me, but it kind of is the way it is, you know. Okay, but I get the sense though, even with all of this going on here, you're trying to find a way to, I almost heard the words let go, let God. In a way, you're trying to figure out how to let this go. You want to let this go, but there's something that constantly brings it back around here. Okay, there's a lesson that needs to be learned here. You're trying to figure it out. You probably want to continue on in this relationship with this person. You're trying to see the bright side of the situation. You're trying to find the positivity, trying to maybe, you know, trying to find a positive way to bring things back together here. And again, whether this was a friendship, a romantic relationship, something like that, but this cycle, whether you're trying to or you're not trying to, but this cycle is all about, really, the way to end this is really about the understanding of the situation, first of all, finding the positivity, finding what it taught you in this cycle, okay? So how do we heal this? You know, I keep doing like this because it's like a loop. You get stuck here. You know, you finally think, well, okay, I'm over it, but it comes back around, you know, but it's more in your thoughts. You know, you get kind of stuck back up in your thoughts, but then it's like, I'll start all over again. You remember the betrayal. You remember how the betrayal was presented to you, you know, and how this has affected you deeply here, okay? I can't help but to hear the secrets. There were secrets in both of these energies, guys. Yeah, and that feels shitty. That feels really shitty when people keep secrets from you and they're doing stuff behind your back. I get it. I really do. But here it's like it keeps you awake. It was keeping you awake at night. But then, you know, you're like, how do I fix this? How do I heal this? You know, but then it keeps coming back around, you know. Something keeps reminding you of what you just went through. And you're in this constant loop of like, okay, I'm over it, you know. So to help us find, oh wow, okay. To help us find the healing on this, I pulled some more cards. See, so okay, I like this. This is making me feel better. So wait, okay, there's forgiveness is coming through in this energy too down there, guys. Okay, so we have forgiveness, memories, flexibility within the structure. Okay, so yeah, because I was like, you're remembering. It's in the memories. It's in the memories. Okay. What is going to break this cycle? What is going to break this cycle? Okay, is forgiveness. Okay, the forgiveness, forgiving, really, really deeply, meaning it too. Okay, not just kind of sweeping it away, not just forgetting it had ever happened. But it's real. This cycle is teaching you how to forgive this person. Okay, person or people, because I heard people too. So with that being said, holding on to there's a resentment in this, okay? But holding on to the resentment and holding on to the betrayal and the anger of this situation is not going to get you, this will not break you free from this cycle, okay? It's going to be an everlasting loop in your mind that will never go away until you can find a way to forgive this person or people, okay? Now, if this was I'm gonna keep this very vague. I don't want this to be a romantic reading at all, okay? Because I want this to cover any kind of connection that we have. Again, friendships, coworkers, so stuff like that. But this is an energy that talks all about, you know, just accepting the fact that people change. People change, okay? People are always growing. They're always evolving, I guess, in a sense. And for some of this energy, this is like letting go of the control in this connection, okay? So maybe it is that you do need to walk away from this person, forgive them, walk away, do what you need to do. But the bottom line here is to really place forgiveness on this, okay? Look back at this constant cycle, this loop, this thing, this energy, and ask yourself, what has this taught you? Okay, what has this taught you? Okay, that's part of the healing process here, is taking a step back, looking at, going through the memories of it all, and asking yourself, what did this teach you? Okay, that does help break any kind of karmic cycle that you might, or any kind of loop that you find yourself in, okay? But looking back and remembering the happier moments here, okay? Remembering the things that went right will definitely start to shift the the way you see this energy, okay? And I know that you will come down to some kind of conclusion, okay? But placing forgiveness on all this sneakiness, the betrayal, the backstabbing is a sure way to break this hold, this grasp, this thing that it has on you, okay? Really, I always say that forgiveness is your key to freedom. It's the key to breaking that cord to the people that have hurt you, because you're only hurting yourself by carrying negative energies, okay? And maybe it is that you do need to sit down with these people or this person and say, listen, blah, 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 whatever you need to say, I forgive you, let's move on, okay? But again, you got to do what's right for you, how you see fit, okay? So with that being said, let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. If this has resonated with you, please give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on our next video. Bye. Alright, pile number 2. So what is my karma and how do I heal this? Wow. This one's tricky, guys. Tricky. I almost feel like in my head this is what you would be saying to me, okay? I almost feel like you would be saying, Dana, I have worked so hard. I have gone to school. I have taken extra classes. I have worked my butt off to get where I am today, and it just doesn't seem to be paying out for me. You know, that's kind of the energy that I'm collecting with this, okay? So for a majority of this energy, you have put in so much time, you've dedicated it, you know, probably a whole lot of your time to your education, a whole lot of time to, you know, just becoming financially stable here. But you don't seem to feel like you're getting ahead, okay? There's no real balance here. Like, the more you work, the less you see. It's like, you know, you're probably giving more than you're getting back in return, okay? Maybe it is that you're at a job and you find yourself doing more than one person's job, or, you know, you're the one who seems to be working harder than everybody else, and you're not really being recognized. You're not getting the raises or something like that here, okay? This is a reading that definitely ties into your money, your career, your opportunities, things like this, okay? I almost get in this energy too that somebody has been trying to move up the ladder here too, and it seems like the people who don't have the education that you have they seem to move up and make more money than you do. Okay, it's almost like you're forgotten about. You're not being recognized, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways, there's not a real even flow of this giving and receiving, a give and take here, okay? And it's almost like you feel, I almost want to say like you feel like somebody is kind of greedy. You know, they take advantage of you. They don't see you as you are. They don't respect you. They don't even respect the fact that you have an education or the background or the training. They don't really notice that. But you're the one who clocks in early. You're the one who stays later. Stuff like that. And like, the boss doesn't even notice. Like, people don't even notice the extra efforts that you put into, you know, this job, okay? Or maybe it is that you're an entrepreneur and you have gone to school, you feel like you've done everything you can possibly do to make something happen, but you're giving more than you're receiving here. So maybe you're giving more free promotions than you're receiving back or something like this. Either way you look at it, guys, you're falling into debt. You're falling in a trap of, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to make this happen? You know what I'm saying? I don't see any more opportunities for me to grow here. Things like this, okay? So really where this all begins for you is in the mental mind, okay? You are convinced. You are convincing yourself that you are trapped. And it's really a reflection because you've kind of lost your confidence, okay? You've run out of some kind of confidence here, and it's throwing you into this illusion of feeling trapped. Well, I can't really make a move now because I'm not making the money I thought I was going to be making. You know, things that you're saying like this to yourself, okay? You're really denying yourself a better opportunity. You're not really seeing things in the bigger picture here, okay? You're putting a lot of restriction on yourself. And in a way, you could be falling into some kind of victim mentality here, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? I get it. You know your worth. You've put in all this hard work and this dedication into yourself and to trying to make something happen for yourself, and nobody seems to like really give a rat's butt. But, you know, in where you fall out of confidence, you think, well, maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I just absolutely suck at this. And maybe I should just forget about it. Maybe I should throw in the towel and walk away, right? Okay? So, and then you're probably like, well, you know, Dana, I don't even have enough money to go out and have some fun here. I don't even have time to like kick back with my friends because I've stayed so dedicated here. I don't even take breaks. I don't even kick back and relax here. Okay? This is a loop. A loop, okay? This is what you're doing to yourself. But you're throwing yourself into this illusion. This is all fear-based energy, and it starts in your mind. So one thing that is really important here is that because everything starts in the mind, you have to imagine or think about it this way. Thoughts become things, right? Okay? So if you're thinking to yourself all the time, well, if you're thinking like, you know, I'm stuck here, I can't get anywhere, I'm not going to get anywhere with this, okay? You are going to stay stuck there, okay? And you are going to stay stuck in this karmic cycle, okay? You're doing it to yourself, okay? You're putting limitations on your fullest potential here, basically, okay? So what can you do to break the cycle? One of which You want to start changing the way you're seeing this situation, okay? You want to start changing the illusion of being trapped somewhere, okay? Maybe it is that you do need to go where you're respected. Go where people are going to give you and pay you what you're worth, okay? Maybe it is filling out another application. Maybe it is taking your original ideas back to the drawing board and saying, you know, let's try it this way. Let's do something different here, okay? Instead of saying, I'm just stuck, I'm not getting anywhere, da-da-da-da-da. You're focused on this fear of illusion, okay? Refocus your energy here, okay? Refocus your attention, okay? What are some other things that we can do to heal this karmic cycle? Okay. Yes, be proud. Wow, that's so spot on. Because I was saying to myself, you ran out of confidence. You ran out of confidence. Okay? Your spirit guides, your angels, the universe are all saying, listen, be proud of yourself. You did not put, oh, I got the chills. Wow, I love when that happens. You did not put all this work, this time into yourself for it to go nowhere, okay? It's not gonna fall flat unless you change the way you're thinking about this, okay? So your spirit guides are saying, be proud, be proud. Listen, it's time to celebrate all you have achieved, all that you are, all that you will become. Wow, if that's not spot on, right? Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge that you achieve what you have achieved and to be proud. Sorry. So really, it's about you stepping back into your confidence, being proud of all the things that you have done here, okay? You're on the right track. You're just losing some confidence here. It's killing your passion. It's killing your passion. This is something that I can tell that you've been very, very passionate about, okay? And I also feel, when I picked up this card, I was feeling like, you know, taking inspired actions, maybe you are missing some of the cues from the universe, those pops of inspiration. Maybe you're, it's because you're feeling a little down in the dumps about yourself, that you might be missing this, these little intuitive hits that say, you know what, take this back to the drawing board, or go put in an application somewhere else, or just whatever you do, stop getting so down in the dumps about yourself here, okay? Self-expression. This is a pretty cool card, guys. This is a card of like really, you know, taking a look back. Okay. So if you can see her posture, she's really turning around to look at you. Okay. She's looking at her past and she's saying, what has everything in the past here? What has this taught me? Right. Okay. Looking back in a way that you can see it differently, I guess you can say. How can you look back at what is, you know, what you've gone through here in a different way? Okay, and I guarantee you it's gonna be something like that I'm getting too far ahead of my thoughts. I get so much at one time, guys. But looking back, and realizing what this has taught you, okay? Recognizing that you have grown. There's growth here. There's a lot of growth here, okay? You've grown. And maybe it is that you have outgrown the company that you're working for. Maybe it is that you've outgrown certain aspects of your life. You know, you have outgrown so far that you know, you can go somewhere else where people are gonna pay you more, right? but really looking back at everything that you've accomplished, okay? Looking back in a way that brings you back to remembering why you even got started in the first place and being proud of yourself. I know when you had this idea, you were proud of yourself or what you were doing. There was so much pride. But if you know, like managers and stuff like that, if they don't recognize you and they don't, you know, make you feel like worthy, you know, of being there, then it does stomp on the confidence. It does in a sense keep you in this feeling of being trapped. But you have to let go of that illusion. You can move forward, you can move up, and you can move on from this, okay? Go where people are going to be proud of you too. Be proud of you too, and pay you what you're worth, you know? And they're reminding me again to pay attention to those hold on, I'm trying to hear it again. Those intuitive hits. Let's just put it that way, okay? Let me read this card. Listen to this, guys. It says life devoted. Now is the time to reignite your passion. This is an opportunity to set new goals. See, I was saying new goals, maybe. Taking things back to the drawing board. Which will, in return, reconnect you to all that is sacred. Okay? So, take everything I said. Suck it in for a minute. Understand that you're the only one stopping you, okay? This is the advice on how to heal this karmic cycle, okay, guys? So let me know in the comments below how you feel about that. If this has resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in our next video. Bye. Alrighty, point number 3. So what is my karma and how do I heal this? I can see a struggle. There's a struggle happening here. I think part of the problem is that I think part of this is maybe there's a little bit too much focus on the things that went wrong. I feel like this is I'm focusing more on the things that have gone wrong, okay? You're probably still focusing on very, very painful things in this energy, guys. I mean, we're talking about betrayals, I mean, loss, a huge crisis in this energy, okay? This could involve an addiction. And it's like I'm almost feeling like you're remembering or you're wanting some kind of happiness to come back into your life. You want that happiness to come back into your home, between your relationships. You're wanting that peace, but you get moving, but then you fall back into remembering the bad things, or you're remembering all the things that went wrong. So this is what kind of brings you back into this cycle of it's kind of sad. It's kind of a sad cycle, okay? I think that I feel like this was connected to other people, okay? This was connected to other people. Whether you were helping or you were in a relationship with somebody who was very toxic, somebody that may have had some kind of an addiction here, something, but you're wanting this to change, you're wanting this to end, and you are having trouble moving moving away from this, okay? You just know deep down in your heart there's something out there that is so much better for you, but you don't know how to go. It's almost a tug of war. Do I stay? Do I go? I want my peace back. I want my happiness back. I want to get away from this, but I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here, okay? And maybe there was a time where things did seem to start to get better, but then they fell back. Things fell back into this old pattern, this old karmic pattern, okay? So it is very possible that, you know, you keep getting pulled back here for some reason. First of all, it might be because of how you're thinking about things, okay? Maybe you're still too focused on the things that went wrong. You're thinking about all the pain that it caused you. Maybe you're still feeling that deep betrayal, that deep wounding, okay? Maybe it is that you're still feeling that, okay? It's almost as if, you know, you either gonna have to find a way to heal this or not, you know. You're gonna have, this is what this reading is all about, basically. I have more guidance for you, so don't worry. But I almost feel like you get stuck. Here's how I'm feeling about some of this, okay? I knew when I pulled these cards, I didn't want this to be about a relationship. But there's a relationship tying into this for me. I get the sense that this was some kind of relationship that ended in some kind of hurt, okay? Yeah, is what I'm hearing too, okay? There's a lot of hurt, okay? But I think I think the recovery for you, the recovery in this has been very, very difficult. Very, very, it's almost like you didn't feel, it sets you back, basically. The pain sets you back. It's like you want to move on in your life, but it somehow keeps you paralyzed. Keeps you paralyzed, okay? You know, I get it. I'm really feeling this energy, guys. I have to be honest with you. I feel the complicated thoughts that are going in through some of your minds, and I feel like for some of you guys, you're afraid. You're afraid to walk away from this. You're afraid that this will follow you. It's gonna follow you. Like this person will follow you. You're afraid. There's a lot of fear. This is why you kind of stick around. You stick around to this person. You know, if you're fearful, you need to reach out to the proper authorities, okay? That's what I'm gonna say there, okay? I want to elaborate on that, but then that becomes way too specific. So I'm gonna pull away from that energy for a minute, guys. But you get the gist of what I'm saying here. This is what's keeping you trapped. It keeps you trapped. Other than, besides all of that heaviness, guys, other than, I think it's going to be important for you to focus on what's going right for your life right now. Okay? Focus on all the positive things. Give gratitude for the lessons that you learn. Give gratitude for the things that still remain in your life, okay? Give gratitude, okay? Because this is the quickest way to shift you from the mindset of living in a lack to something that feels more abundant for you, okay? So what else do we have? Okay, so you are not alone. Support. Wow, was I feeling that? Shit, was I feeling that? Sorry, guys, I don't mean to cuss. Okay. Complete and move on partnership. I think this energy speaks for itself. You know, I think that wow. Wasn't I saying that, guys? I was saying you're having trouble moving on, okay? It's like, I want to go, but I can't. I keep getting sucked back into this tornado. Gee whiz, man. I'll tell you what. So, completing out this karmic cycle, okay? Besides, first of all, I'm going to use the words forgiveness here. Forgiveness is going to set you away, get you away from this, okay? Understanding that the karmic cycle that you just went through, this was the heaviest one so far. But besides forgiving this person, focusing again, like I said, focusing on the things that are going right, okay? Because that way you'll begin to pull in more good things, okay? More good things. Leaning on people, leaning on the right people. I'm going to say that. I want you to lean on the right people, okay? Whether this is a therapist, a support group is the words I'm hearing too, okay? Remembering that you're not alone, okay? Wow, is this ever so heavy? I want to say so much more, but I'm afraid I'm trying to keep this as general as I can, guys. Okay, so you are not alone. Again, the support is there. The support is there. You just have to find it. You have to reach out to people, okay? They're there. Wow, I look down, it says, we are here for you, okay? We never left you. So it's like your spirit guides and your angels are saying, we've never left your side. For some of you guys, you might have felt abandoned by your spirit guides, your angels, you know, including the universe, okay? They're understanding your sadness. They're understanding your loneliness, okay? They're there. They're still there. They're saying that we are your family as I look down at this, okay? They're just reassuring you that you're not walking alone. You're not walking alone. You get down this trail and you're like, oh, I'm afraid because I'm alone. You pull yourself right back in here. But you have to remember that you're not alone, and that reaching out for support in this reaching out for physical people is there. Okay, there's support groups. There are I'm sure in your local area, if you just reached out, you know, whether it is just to talk to somebody, whether it is to just dump all this emotional baggage onto somebody, the people are there. And if it is to rescue you from a dangerous situation, the support is there. Okay. People are there. They're call upon your angels, call upon your spirit guides to ask them to guide you directly to the people that you need to be talking to the most right now. Okay. All right, guys, I have to let you go. This was a lot heavier than I anticipated here. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna have to take a nap after this one. So let me know in the comments below how you're feeling about this. Please, if you're gonna comment on this particular energy, guys, please keep it vague. Okay, no need to divulge any personal information in regards to your problems. Okay, let's lean and support on each other in those comments. You guys are amazing, by the way, in the comments. Even when we have our once in a while troll come through, you guys flip around and just dump so much love on them. It irritates the hell out of them, and I love it. So continue loving on each other down there, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye. All right, pile number 4. So what is my karma, and how do I heal this? How do I heal this? Wow, pile number 3. That had me going there for a minute, guys. I feel the story goes like this. Let's do this. I think the story goes like this. The story goes like this. Sorry, I should have been a little more prepared, but I'm still digesting pile number 3. Wow, that was crazy. Anyways, what lives in my head, you guys? What lives in my head? Scary place to be sometimes. I'm just kidding. All right. So this is a karmic cycle of a couple things. Some childhood woundings, okay? Some childhood wounds. Tying into your inner child, okay? Or this is something that is still a struggle for you from the past here, okay? This is arguments and disagreements, or something that somebody has done to you. But again, you could still be holding on to things. You're holding on for dear life. For a lot of this energy, I feel like you're beginning to understand your truest strengths here, okay? You're learning how to be strong, be courageous, and control your emotions here, okay? I just heard the words, my past is in the past. My past is in the past. Yes, leave the past in the past, but when you turn around with a sense of like, yeah, I've learned something from this. I've learned something from this, but I have to move on. I have to continue to move on, okay? This is propelling you into a time of this is a transformation for you, okay? And it might seem a little bit scary because it's almost like a sense of an awakening. Like you've had some kind of like an epiphany of some sort, that you realize that you're the only one stopping you. You're the one preventing you from moving forward in this energy, okay? Or you are, understanding that you can't take the past with you. You shouldn't take the past with you. You shouldn't take any bad feelings from the past with you. Turn around, look back, and just remember the good times, okay? Again, this is tying into some kind of inner child wounding here. Deep wounding that perhaps have started, in childhood, okay? So, moving forward, you're trying to get past some disagreements here, some kind of conflicts. You're trying to get past this. And I think some of you guys are still I would get past this more and be able to close out this chapter if I got the apology. I'm looking for that apology, okay? Maybe it is that this cycle is teaching you that you can move through this cycle without the apology. Be the better person, stand in your respect, your trust, your dignity, and move on with your life without this person's apology, right? That's part of this. This is part of this. However, this is also showing you how freaking strong you are. How strong you are, You are understanding how to be respected. You're understanding what it is to know your self-worth, right? Okay, I feel. But overall, this cycle, this energy like this is pushing you into some new understanding of yourself, a new understanding of the situations, a new understanding of this karmic cycle. You're understanding it's a cycle, and it's been hard to kind of close this out because you want the last say in this. You want the last say in this closure. you want to close this out. I still want my apology. I need that apology in order to close this out. Okay? Again, you know, you don't necessarily need an apology. Take the higher road. Carry your respect, your dignity, and just walk away. Pick it up and walk away from, you know. Because in the end, what they've done to you becomes their karma. So by walking away and not really getting that apology, you actually take the higher road in this, okay? How do you heal this besides taking the higher road? See, loving yourself first. So really some of this karma has taught you how to really love yourself, okay? How to respect yourself. You know? Where are your standards with people, you know, and how, you know, you're no longer allowing them to treat you anything less than. You know what I'm saying? For some of this energy, if it's tying into your childhood, okay, I feel like this was kind of crushing your self-esteem for many, many years back here. This has kind of crushed your self-esteem. And it's created some kind of sadness for here that you have not really healed, okay? But I think what has happened here as you move through the cycle, you've realized that you're not what these people have told you you are. You're not that stupid little kid. You're not that whatever lie that you believed about yourself. You're not that person. And I think that you start to understand that here, okay? Because this is a card that talks about just releasing those toxic people out of your life and being okay with who you are. Celebrating who you are and celebrating the people that build you up. Celebrating that, okay? That's what this energy talks all about. But and giving gratitude for the people that have helped you realize that you're stronger than you give yourself credit for, okay? You're really a lot stronger. You really are. But I think that I think that once you come to understand more about your boundaries, your self-worth, your self-respect, you will eventually begin to close out this cycle here, okay? You will close out this cycle because this is all about transformation, okay? So really turn back turn back and look at it this as a okay, so turn around at this scenario and realize what this has taught you, okay? What exactly did all this teach you? And I'm pretty sure this was all about you respecting yourself, you taking care of yourself, loving yourself no matter what, seeing yourself as perfect and loving yourself no matter what, basically, you know. I think you've harbored this for a very long time. Very long time. And that's okay. And that's okay. Because you're really becoming a new version of yourself, basically. You really are. So, in being okay and comfortable in the skin that you're living in, okay? Giving gratitude and loving and accepting your body and who you are as a person. You're giving thanks now for for that, for being who you are, really. And it's okay. It's okay to be who you are, you know. Forget what people have, you know, try to convince you that you are or you're not or whatever, you know. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if this has resonated with you, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.